Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Locke with another episode, probably episode 2 or 3 at this point, of Risky Talks, the podcast. Hopefully, y'all doing good. Uh, no apologies here. I've been taking my sweet time with this, and I've been making these videos. I got to go ahead and just come clean with you guys right now. So, the reason that I've been so slow with this is because with given the content of the type of things I say, I can't really record it right now. I don't want to dig into it, but you just got to trust me on that one. I can't say too too polarizing things. It can't be too crazy with me because I end up in a very weird situation. All right, so I've been really trying to figure out how to get around it and how to do it the way that I want to do it. Anyways, without that being said, I mean, I'm good. Today is just after Thanksgiving. We in the early part of December right now. All right. The date should be on whatever the podcast date is. Um, but today I want to talk about it's gonna be grim, but I guess I gotta do this, all right? Somebody somewhere is listening to this, and this is what you into. You're weird. But I'm weird too, and that's okay. All right. So I have one topic, right? And the topic it's going to be specifically talking about relationships. It's going to be called "They Are Rare." All right, now you guys know I talk a lot about relationships, like a lot, like in all the topics are about relationships, infidelity, cheating. How to keep your relationship fresh. How to build on your communication skills. I do a lot of that type of stuff because that's the type of stuff that I'm into. All right. But I wanted to get into this they are rare, and when I say they, I'm talking about specifically the person that you're looking for. If you are looking for a relationship. Now, if you're not looking for a relationship, then this has nothing to do with you, right? You figured it out. You solved the most complex problem that humans face, which is, the ability to replicate. At least that's the purpose, right? Um, procreate, replicate, however you want to say it. But when I say that they are rare, they being the person that you're looking for, the reason that you're in the situation you're in right now, whether I mean you be single, it's because the person that you're looking for is not a lot of them. Obviously, if it was, you would be with them right now. You know, so it's normal for you to not find them. What I'm going to tell people to do is just not to lose hope. Essentially, not to give up and just say, you know what, it's over. You know what I'm saying? With the way that society is social media is basically teaching people how to be in relationships these days, or telling not teaching, but telling people what expectations are, and the masses are believing this stuff. It's almost like, man, it's easy to lose hope. It's easy to say, you know what? Yeah, maybe I done missed my wave, but no, I'm gonna tell you, it's just no. That person that you're supposed to be with is out there. You do need to keep yourself in position. It's just that they're rare. You know what I'm saying? It's already crazy to think that there's two people born, in different times on different sides of the earth, and then you guys would meet up and spend the rest of your life together. It's such a rare thing. I don't know how close it is to, like, if I had to put it into the numbers of this thing. Uh Matter of fact, let me look that up real quick. Okay, all right, I found it. Here it is. It says 1 out of every 4 relationships will survive for more than a year, right? Um, that doesn't even make sense. I'm gonna have to delete that. I'm gonna have to delete that. No, I'm not deleting shit. Fuck it. But it says once again about 1 of every 4 relationships will survive for a year. So point blank, which makes your odds being about 1 in 32,768. That is your odds of a successful relationship. 1 in 32,768. in a year. That's your odds. So when you find a person, it is already so crazy uh in that, like in general. You know what I mean? It even goes on and says the statistical probability of actually meeting and marrying someone is 1 in 131,072. So your odds of just meeting somebody, getting into a relationship, and surviving is 1 in 32,000. And then that actually becoming a marriage is 1 in 131,000. And then finding a person, right? Finding a person that you spend the rest of your life with, given that half of those marriages will end in divorce anyways, your chances are 1 in 262,144. 1 in 270,000, essentially, of finding the person that you'll spend the rest of your life with. That is some crazy, that is some crazy math. That is crazy. That is what I'm getting at when I say they're rare. Remember, first, you'll end up finding a person that you find physically attractive. Then you got to get along with them from a communication standpoint. Then you got to get along with them like they're down to your list, their list. Then you got to get into, do they breath smell bad? That's a stupid reason, but obviously I'm joking. It's just to find a person and you guys work out is just a rare thing. So what I'm saying is when you do find that person and you have a good thing, right? And I got to say this before and somebody takes what I say out of context. It's a actually healthy relationship. I'm not talking about somebody beating on you or somebody cheating on you or somebody treating you like trash. I'm talking about a good relationship. If you plan on being together with somebody, you should probably hold on to that. Is really what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? You should probably hold on to that because your odds of finding another one, it just goes out of the it's just bad. It makes all the things make sense, when it comes to life. And especially what a lot of people suffer from is what I like to call relationship burnout. Relationship burnout is where you're dating so many people and it's not working out to where you just don't even try anymore. You know what I mean? You don't even put forth the right amount of effort that you would normally put about because you just like, oh well, we already know how this is gonna end. Or hey, this isn't gonna go anywhere. Or hey, I've been here before. That relationship burnout is a real thing. I'm just asking people just to not lose hope. Put yourself in position. Keep yourself up. Stay healthy. Stay, in shape. You know, uh, get your finances right. Keep your finances in order. Enjoy life. Not everybody. It's my belief that not everybody was meant to find a person to be with in that way. Not everybody's gonna have this successful relationship. I'm sure of this. Just like in the animal kingdom, some people are food to other animals. Hey, that turned real quick, right? But really, the person that you're looking for is rare. So treat it as such. And when you find that rare thing, you should treasure it. You shouldn't be looking for every possible way to throw it away. And I know because I do it all the time. I do it all the time. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you got that one thing, and then it's already rare. 1 in 270,000 for you to find a person that you can spend the rest of the life with, and that's just on average. That's not even a guarantee. That's just on average. I'm curious to know how many people you meet in a day. Okay, and look, I just looked this up. All right, according to Quora, if you guys familiar with it, it's a search. It's a website that you could ask questions to. And I was curious. I'm wondering how many people do you actually meet a day? They say the average person passes by about 1,000 people a day, and they say you'll meet about 80,000 people in your lifetime. So if you're only gonna, on average, I don't need any any Jimmy Neutrons to be in the comments and say something crazy. But if you're only gonna meet 80,000 people and your odds of finding a person to spend the rest of your life with is 1 in 270,000, you actually have to try. This is not obviously not putting in the effort, right? This is obviously you increase your effort, you increase your odds by going out more. You increase your odds by being on dating apps, which oh my God, that's a whole nother episode. You increase your odds by, you know, talking, actually putting yourself in position and giving yourself the opportunity to be in a relationship. It's just rare in general. I would I would tell people to one, not lose hope. Two, understand that it's already rare. It's a rare thing. It's not that there's something wrong with you, unless there is something actually wrong with you. It's just this, it's a rare thing to find a person that you didn't grow up with, that you get along with. You guys have successful, healthy conversation. You actually have some things in common. You guys compromise on things. You guys you like spending time with that person, and then you just so happen to have a successful relationship, and you go through the many stages uh that is that. But yeah, that's it. That pretty much wraps it up, man. I really just wanted to talk about it. Like people get relationship burnout and they get all sad almost, and especially it's that time of the year where relationships is the thing. And I'm just telling people, don't give up or lose hope. Just continue to put yourself in position to eventually find somebody to spend your life with if that's what you want. And some of the other episodes I'm going to do is going to show you how to do that. I guarantee you. All right. Well, thanks so much for tuning in. This has been Locke. You know who I am. I'll continue to try to do this thing. I'll probably do another show right after this. But thanks so much for listening. And you guys have a good time. Bye bye.